Hola, I want to make tortillas, flour tortillas. My sister Celia taught me how to make tortillas. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about why I'm excited to have open the Fiesta Spanish Club. One of the things that I noticed when I was going to Matamoros, Mexico, was how people live over there. As soon as you cross the border into Matamoros, you see the mechanic being outside, working on his cars, waving at everybody. You see the lady selling tamales veracruzanos by the street and just taking orders. You see people outside. You see the comadre standing with her escoba and talking to her friend while they're just going to be sweeping their porch. And let's be honest, our conversations are pretty interesting. But when I go outside my neighborhood, nobody's outside. Everybody works so hard. Everybody's inside, probably working from home even more. It's so interesting to see the difference. Like, what happened? We just work so hard. We don't make time for others. We don't go outside. We don't see kids playing. Really, we don't. So, I want for my students to get to the doctor's office and say, Buenos días, buenas tardes, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo les va? Because when I go to the doctor's office here, everybody's like this. And it's just different. I miss that. And I want my kids to be, when I say my kids, I'm talking about my students and my kids included. They're my kids now. They're under my care on Saturdays. And I love them dearly. But I want people to say, wow, mira estos niños tan bien educados. ¿De quién son? And I want them to say, oh, I learned this in Fiesta Spanish Club. I would be so honored. That would be so cool to hear. So, yeah, that's why. That's one of my main goals. For my kids to be exposed to the culture and just to be very, very kind, and for them to understand that they're here in this world to know God and to make Him known and to share the love of Christ with everybody that they encounter. And that they are seen as very polite kids full of joy that only God can give. So let's be honest. So, yeah.